There we go. We're live now.
Beautiful.
What's up? Camera went out of focus. Hello. What's up, everyone? Welcome to our weekly wrestling podcast here with the man, the myth, the 500-pound legend, PPP.
That's right. And I'm with my boy GAHOOLE, the self-professed, ugliest man on the planet or whatever the fuck.
I don't profess it. The people do. And what the people want, I give them.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. It's fucking time for another breakdown of the Wednesday night show. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I didn't watch NXT this week, but apparently it won the viewers war. I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not too invested in the ratings war, but hello Razmaz in the chat. Hello everyone. I will take questions from the chat later, but it's good to see everyone who comes out. But
it is. Yeah, I didn't watch NXT either. I almost was gonna watch NXT because it was the Bash. I guess they had Sasha Banks on. She drew huge ratings. People all tuned in for Sasha Banks, and NXT is finished. They have nobody, or AEW is finished. They have nobody on the level of Sasha Banks. So it's basically fucking over, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's over. I did not watch NXT because it looked like it was gonna be a lot of women's wrestling, and I don't like women's wrestling, so I didn't fucking watch the show.
Yeah, I guess there's the Dexter Loomis match that might have been decent. I'm probably going to tune in next week for the Keith Lee match, him going for the title. I'm going to watch NXT next week. But I mean, this week it was like, yeah, it was all women shit, Low Shirai, and fucking some tag match, I think, women's tag match, some 4-way shit with women. I don't fucking know. I don't know,
and I don't care. Did you hear that the Keith Lee match got spoiled?
No.
Yeah, it's one of the trainees posted like a photo to Instagram of like the finale of like the guy posing with the belts. It's like at the end.
Fucking idiot.
He is, and like the funniest thing is, you think, oh, they're doing like a Mick Foley Wednesday night like war thing, where they're gonna reveal who wins the title so everyone tunes in. But it turns out the guy was just stupid. He just posted the result of the match for everyone to see.
I'm not fucking surprised. I don't think it's the first time shit like this has happened with WWE either. There have been a couple times, I think, where they've posted spoilers for their own fucking shows.
Yeah.
Like, it's the classic way was always like the advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
They would advertise a guy to be on a show with the title that didn't have it, or, was going into a title defense, so he'd have it after. But yeah, they fuck shit up like this. It's just sad.
Well, some of that's, advertising for the local arenas, and some of that's intentional to drive interest in the pay-per-view, because they could advertise stuff and just not do it. This time, though, they taped the match, and the guy was just so stupid, he posted the ending. Do you want to know what happens?
Keith Lee wins, yeah?
Yeah, he wins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the right move.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why are you going to have Cole win? Like, fuck off, yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be stupid. Yeah, no, Undisputed Era is done. I'm over it. I've been over it for a while, so I think it's a good call to take the title off of him.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm still excited to see him win the belt, because that's what I assumed the fucking ending would be anyway. So I will tune in to see him win the belt. Hopefully it's a good match. It might just be like a self-indulgent jerk-off fantasy. Who knows? But maybe have some faith. I didn't watch Raw. I didn't watch SmackDown. I don't know if I'll ever watch them again in my life at this point. It's just gotten to the point where nothing that happens on those shows even matters. Like, nothing ever matters on those shows. And so I just watch the pay-per-view and I can follow what's going on. They don't introduce really any new stars, like on TV, they're all done in NXT anyway. So there's really no need to ever watch fucking the Raw or SmackDown shows. Like, fuck.
Unless it's like a special show, like even NXT is the same way. This weekly NXT, the weekly television is all, you can skip everything. You can just watch pay-per-view. It's actually better to just watch the pay-per-view because you get a much better story usually. You don't have to watch all the stupid nonsense they do on TV. You can just watch the pay-per-view. And yeah, you might get a crappy pay-per-view every now and then, but Usually those shows are at least entertaining and there's not as many commercial breaks.
Yeah, and I mean, any storyline that there was, the video package usually does a good enough job at recapping it.
Yeah,
that you don't fucking need to watch the show. The video package is probably better storytelling than the actual storytelling they did. So
it's true. Usually it is. And so that's what I've been doing for a couple months. I might watch the first show back with crowds. When that comes back, because that might be kind of fun to see everyone back in the arena. I might enjoy that, but even then, after that, I'm not sure I'm gonna keep watching. My guess is gonna be a Friday Night SmackDown. That's the first show back with crowds. It's gonna still suck. It's gonna be really bad still.
yeah, I don't really know. I don't like that they've moved it back to Friday. I don't know. Like I want them to just stick with either Tuesday or Friday. I don't like it that it keeps moving. I just don't like it. On Friday night, the issue is like Friday night, nobody wants to watch wrestling. Like I don't want to watch wrestling on Friday night.
I don't think I want to watch wrestling on Friday night.
No, because like if you have friends and you might go outside on Friday, but I mean, we don't have friends, so
You're right. I don't got friends. I got family.
Yeah, you got La Familia. La Familia.
Mi familia. Hey! Mi familia.
I don't know how La Familia is gonna stop fucking John Cena, dude. John Cena's coming for the Familia, pal, and he can't be stopped.
Listen, La Familia is
Familia.
He's gonna fight La Familia, but in the end, he'll be La Familia because he's Dom's brother.
Yeah, he doesn't look anything like Dom. Like Dom is like Hispanic. They're supposed to be like John Cena is like the most white bread man in the universe. You know what I mean?
I do agree. However, their nose is the same. Look up Vin Diesel's nose and John Cena's nose. It's the exact same thing. I'll pull it up quick. I'm not joking. They have a really super similar nose.
Let me have a look. Oh, well. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe pull it up for the fucking people. It's
comparable. It's not as bad. It's not as crazy as you might think. Like they have a really their eyes are way different in their overall shape, but they could be from the same mother. Hold up, let me just get a good.
All like the first images of Cena's nose are like broken noses.
Yeah, I got this. Here's a good comparison photo. Here's a good one for all the chat to see. This is really jank here, but look at that. Look at that image right there, and tell me that does not. Look at that. Look at those two guys, and tell me that doesn't look right. Look at them.
I don't know. The noses are slightly different.
They are slightly different, but they're close enough that I could buy it. However, fun fact, Vin Diesel is at least half white, and he doesn't know who his father is. So for all we know, Vin Diesel could be 100% white.
No, it can't be.
It's possible.
Vin Diesel, my Hispanic hero.
He could be 100% white. We don't know. He doesn't know his dad. They've never gotten a DNA test for him.
What do you mean he's never got a fucking DNA test? What a scam.
Yeah, he could be La Familia, more like my family yard time. You could drop the Corona and switch to Bud Light.
Shit, I don't know. I guess there's like a second wave of fucking coronavirus in WWE. Like, apparently some bitch at WWE has got coronavirus twice now. Did you hear about this?
Kayla Braxton did, yeah. Yeah, she
got
it twice. The antibodies don't protect you from the virus.
Shit, it's over.
Yeah, we're done.
It's over.
We're extinct as a species, man. This thing can beat our immune system.
It's game over, man. Fucking game over, man. Jim was right. Daddy Jim, no. We should have listened, Daddy Jim.
We should have listened to Daddy Jim. Instead, we just watch wrestling like fools instead of prepping and buying thousands of dollars of gas masks.
I don't know. We should have been hiding out in a bunker smoking a fucking carton of fucking Camel cigarettes every day and drinking pop-off vodka in Minnesota, and we would have been fine. I don't know. Fuck.
We would have been.
You obviously need to get on the Camel cigarettes.
I think everyone who's not smoking cigarettes right now is gonna kick themselves in the ass once things happen. Let me tell you, it's gonna be bad.
I don't know. What I heard was that the cigarettes, like the ash and like the fucking shit, they line your lungs and make it so that the virus can't get you.
It does. I mean, that's a fact. That's a absolute factoid there. No bullshit at all. We have a Ralph fanboy in the chat trying his hardest to be funny. Unfortunately for him, as long as I'm around, I will never, ever be entertaining to Ralph fans because Ralph fans don't like entertainment. They like listening to a man read Twitter posts.
Yes. Ralph fans like to suffer daily,
It's true.
They're sadomasochists. They're like, oh, Daddy Ralph! Oh, Daddy Ralph, please! Oh, that's what they're doing to themselves every fucking day there. I don't know. They're sick. They have, like, delusions. I don't know. Shit.
Yep.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough. It's a tough life, man. It's a hard life we gotta live. All right.
Let's get into this one, I guess.
We show AEW Fighter Fest Night 1. They of course announced shortly after the show started that fucking Jon Moxley, I almost called him Dean Ambrose. Jon Moxley will not be on Fighter Fest Night 2. Instead, they're going to host Fight for the Fallen the week after, with him in the main event with Brian Cage.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad we're getting it pretty quick. But it just sucks ass they can't fucking do it on night 2. Night 2 I'm not as excited for now, and I'm probably going to watch NXT instead.
Yeah, I'll probably still watch AEW live because I can get NXT on the network, whereas I don't really have I have to download a Dynamite post show to watch it then. But I'll probably be watching both next week. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably watch both as well. I'm not going to lie, but I want to see the Orange Cassidy Jericho match next week. So there's that, but I don't know. This whole name Fighter Fest is a fucking stupid name.
It is. It made sense last year because it was at CEO the fighting game convention, and it's like, well, it's a stupid fucking pun parody of like a dead meme already. But at least it's like, oh, we're at a video game convention, so it's like fighting games, ha ha ha. But they're not even doing that this year, so it's just stupid. Like, use a different name.
Like, I don't think Fighter Fest, I don't think is a defining event of this generation that warrants a yearly pay-per-view being named after it, like, for eternity.
Or even like a yearly like television event, like even like a single episode Fighter Fest. I'm not even sold on that. Come up with a different name. Call something cool. Like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Is Blood and Guts ever going to happen, or has that just been fully canceled?
Yeah, I think they're going to do it when they have crowds, they said. So basically fully canceled.
I just don't know. Like, it just puts them like in a handcuff spot where, like, Sammy won't be in that match probably. I don't fucking know. The Inner Circle might not even exist. I don't think that match will ever happen.
Well, I think it will be like a Blood and Guts match, but it won't be the Inner Circle versus the Elites. I think that Sammy will be back within a month or two. I don't think he's going to be gone from the company. I think what he did was light enough that I don't think they're going to fire him. They've given him a pretty good slap on the wrist here, and he'll be able to come back and keep going up once he gets back. I don't think he's dead yet.
It just depends how fucking sensitive they are to their tranny fucking fans who are going to cry their eyes out. Mm-hmm. About fucking Sammy, right? So
right. Well, I think people online are pretty receptive to him apologizing, so they'll probably be fine bringing him back. But by this time next year, we might all be dead. So who cares?
I doubt it. We're gonna make it, buddy. Don't worry.
We're gonna make it, but anyone like a major media star, they might just be dead. All these television networks, they might be gone. I'm not saying how that's going to happen or who's going to cause that, but it could happen.
Well, I don't know. Show fucking starts off. Jericho comes out. He's got a Canada jacket on. You
Do
know,
you enjoy the patriotism for Canada Day?
No, I actually didn't. I think that we should try and ignore Canada Day as much as possible. They tried to cancel Canada Day this year. They said Canada Day was racist.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's
What?
racist because Canada is built on the stolen land of natives, right? So the whole idea of Canada is racist.
Oh, well then just give it up. Just give Canada
Yeah,
up.
I mean, like newspapers, like there was a newspaper in Hamilton that printed up the Canadian flag, and they had to print up a trigger warning before you look at the Canadian flag. You need to be warned that it could trigger you. If you want this poster, it's on page A9. Like, holy fuck!
Wow.
It's just really bad.
That does suck. Wow, I can't believe Canada sucks so bad. But here is Jericho, the most racist man alive, walking out in full, almost stars and bars. Jack, get up is what you're telling me? If we're talking Canada is the most racist country of all time, then I think.
No.
What's the difference between this?
I mean, basically, the Confederate flag is a more worthy flag than the Canadian flag. I mean, Canada genocided people, right? Canada committed the largest genocide the world has ever known, apparently.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, we killed 100 million Native Americans, and then we culturally genocided them by making them go to school. That's what we're told.
It's true. Well, you know what? I think we can all agree that this was a evil. That's why everyone tuned out. So they saw the evil Canadian flag and they thought, yeah, that's racism. Not cool on my television screen.
So I guess the first match we had MJF and Wardlow versus the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Marco Stunt was at ringside. There was a spot where, quite honestly, Marco Stunt got up onto the apron, okay? And yeah. I saw him out of the corner of my eye. And I went, there's not a woman in this match. Like, where did this woman come from? I really thought it was a woman. Like a girl had jumped up onto the fucking apron, but it turned out not. And I realized to my horror, oh my God, that's Marco Stunt. Holy fuck. Like, he looks like a fucking girl.
He looks like a little girl. He needs to cut that hair, put a little bit of muscle on himself. I'm not sure if he can physically, because I've seen his dad and his mom. I'm not sure if he can ever physically grow muscle, so he might just be done.
What are we going to do? I mean, I just think we got to get this guy on a steroid cycle, like ASAP, put him in the fucking gym, or like just have him just like be like, bro, we're going to lock you in this room for 6 months. Just keep eating Twinkies until when you come out, you don't look like that anymore, bro. We're just going to get him like fat, like anything. Fuck me. I don't care if he has the Kevin Owens physique. It's better than that. Fuck.
I agree. How did what's his face? How did Rey Mysterio get buff like that? He is now. What did he do? Like, I remember when he was younger, he get a little bit closer to Marco Stunt physique when he was in the bodysuit. Maybe Marco needs like a padded bodysuit. Like, you go to those children's costumes and you get like the John Cena outfit for the Captain America outfit.
No, that's what we should do with him. I throw him in like the Suicide suit from Impact. Is what I would do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that.
But put some like fake padding in there so it looks like he's more buff than he actually is. That'd be funny.
Yeah, like give him some fucking stupid dinosaur suit or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about, buddy?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
You see all the pictures I sent?
Yeah, I saw some of them.
I tried to like blur them out in purple, Black Lives Matter or whatever, right? There's downward, down left. It was a stop.
Oh.
So I just wrote all over.
Surfers battling Antifa in the white nationalist poster war.
Ooh, nice. Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, Surfer?
White and proud, a homeland and sovereignty for whites.
Well, there we go. Surfers confessing to hate crimes live on the air.
No, buddy, I went up to the fucking both stores with all the Black Lives Matter shit in front of them. I went up right to their camera, threw 2 Romans, then gave the camera a finger.
You throw
after the camera.
It just never ceases to amaze.
I'm throwing Romans to their fucking camera.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Impressive.
This match was pretty decent to start the show. It wasn't awful. I think the biggest problem with it I had was who won and who took the pin. I just don't think that Wardlow should be taking pins at all right now. I think it makes him look weaker. I get that he was protected because
the ring.
It was like the diamond ring hit him or whatever. But like it's just like 50-50 booking. Like last week we put over MJF and Wardlow. This week we're gonna put over Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Nobody's really getting over. You know, everybody's just staying the fucking same. That's what I think.
I actually completely agree with you. The only thing is that they are building up the story that where Wardlow's going to turn on MJF pretty soon, I imagine. That is being built a little bit, but I think it's too soon to do that story. Yeah, it's weird. Like Wardlow and MJF haven't been an act for that long. It's too soon to turn him unless they're going to make Wardlow a babyface or something.
It's going to stand in front of it.
Well, I don't know. Like, I would have given them at least a year together.
Oh yeah, at least. What's Surfer up to? What's he doing behind you?
Well, he's turning on the air conditioner so he can.
I just need to stand in front of it. I'm so hot.
Yeah,
it's hot out. It's boiling.
It's fucking bad. It's really bad, man. I fucking went out. Oh fuck. I couldn't.
Did you go out, buddy?
Yeah, you know, I
went for a walk.
Yeah, and I just nearly died.
Did you?
You
didn't walk too far.
Not too fucking far.
You didn't quite make it.
Not quite.
You know.
But I made it to where I wanted to go and back, but I was so fucking sweaty. I was wearing my dress shirt, all that shit, and I fucking nearly died. But yeah, I don't know. I think fucking MJF and Wardlow, it's too early to split these guys up. Like Wardlow doesn't need to have a solo run right now. There's Brian Cage that he'd be competing with.
Oh.
He's not as good as Brian Cage. Mm-hmm. Give him some time with MJF as the bodyguard before you fuck this guy's, you know, you give him this big push and break him off. I don't know. That's my thoughts. But.
I agree. I think they're pushing a little bit too fast. Maybe they know something we don't or whatever, but I'm going to say this is too early for this breakup angle, but they're doing it. So I hope to God it works, you know, for both of them. I think MJF will be fine no matter what, because he's a strong enough character and promo guy that he'll be okay. But I hope Wardlow comes out okay from this, you know. Maybe Wardlow will pin MJF. He'll be the first guy to pin MJF. That'll be the storyline, maybe.
Yeah. MJF's promo this week was good, you know.
It's funny he said that. It's funny he said that he was the ratings draw, but then he, you know, lost the quarter to fucking women's match or some shit.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough losing your quarter to the women's match on the other show. But what I would say is the only thing I didn't like about the promo is him saying that, you know, he's not just his tongue is green, you know, he's green, doing that sort of like shoot promo. I don't think it needs the fucking shoot promo like that. You know, like he should be able to get over inside kayfabe. That's my thoughts. He
usually does. This is the first week he really went outside of it that I've noticed. I mean, he's gone a couple of times, but he should have just called him a fucking shitty wrestler or something along those lines. I think it was okay. It was not my favorite MJF promo, but it was still pretty good.
He called him the Dino douche, I think.
That's a good line. He is a Dino douche.
Yeah, he is the Dino douche. But yeah, it's like a pattern on this show with the work shoot promos where like Taz is like the sloppy shop. Like I don't even know how many people would get that that's like an ECW reference, you know, where they were talking about how ECW ran a sloppy shop and Taz is firing back about something that happened 20 years ago. Like how many fans are really going to get that? I don't fucking know, but
I didn't even fucking get that. I forgot that was even a thing. And I don't think, though, I'm okay with just Taz. If you're going to have one guy do that, it's fine, just like one guy. But if there's a ton of guys doing it on the show, it just comes off as like cheap, you know?
Well, it makes it less special. Like if a guy is going to like break the fucking, the theater of the shit, you know, and like break kayfabe, he should be the only guy doing it. So he's special. He's the real one.
Yeah.
You know, you go, oh, when that guy's around, it's real. You know, if you have all of them start to do that, then it's not special anymore. Then it's just, oh, well, they're all pretending like they're real now, but it's still fake. So I don't know why they're doing that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, if they had cut the MJF stuff, right up his stuff, I'd be much as Taz doing it. But it's kind of forming a little pattern on the show, so what can you do?
So,
hopefully they don't do it anymore. But we can move on, I guess.
There was a commercial for the AEW Puppy Battle Royal.
I don't know who this appeals to. I know they maybe they're trying to go for children. I'm not sure how big AEW is with small children, or girls. This is meant to appeal to women. It's oh, girls love dogs. They like baby dogs. They want to fuck baby dogs. Maybe that could be it.
No, fucking my one fan who gets my articles every week, Mandy, likes the idea of the Puppy Battle Royal. She thinks it's really cute. I think it's fucking retarded, but I don't know. I guess they're going after the female demo for some reason. For wrestling, I guess.
That's not gonna, I don't think that's gonna work. It's gonna be stupid.
No, I mean, women don't really watch wrestling. I mean, you'd think that they would, and I think they used to. Yeah. Like, when all the guys had, really jacked physiques and shit, they would watch. But now, they're all, really weak physiques, so I don't know why you would tune in if you're a girl.
I mean, there's actually a good chunk of body guys on both shows. It's just, I think that the stigma of wrestling in the 90s kind of, shifted it away towards, teenage boys watching it mostly. I think that kind of gave them a bad impression. Which was, I don't think that's I think the 90s, as good as it was with the Attitude Era, did kind of kill women watching wrestling forever. Except for, I guess, Japan and Mexico and stuff, where everyone watches it down there, but...
George Hackenschmidt. All right, then there was Lance Archer fighting Joey Janela. Sonny Kiss was holding back Janela.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to this match. I don't think I am. I think Lance Archer's going to kill him. I don't have a...
No, he's going to lose.
He's going to lose? Okay.
Joey Janela is going to beat him clean as a fucking whistle, and then we'll never see Lance Archer again, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Sonny Kiss will, put his nutsack in Archer's mouth, and then we can just move on. I mean, holy fuck. So they're having, this transgender, lesbian, black fucking character. Just this black homosexual twink man. And fucking leather and blue jean booty shorts. Yeah.
It's leather chaps and a thong, surfer. A man in leather chaps and a thong. What do you think about that?
Oh.
It's a gay black man in leather chaps and a thong.
I've been telling PPP that wrestling is gay for the last 3 years.
It's okay. People have been telling me wrestling is gay since I first watched wrestling.
Everything I hear about it just proves the fact more and more.
It's true.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that Lance Archer should be spending any time around homosexual black people and weird fucking goofs like Janela. It makes him look like a fucking retard, even though he could be a decent wrestler and he's running out of time, so.
You shouldn't have homosexuals in wrestling.
Well, no shit, There was, remember Orlando Jordan, GAHOOLE? In TNA, and he would grab people's nutsack and squeeze it.
Yes.
That what a fucking sicko. When he goes to pin somebody, he would put his crotch directly in their face.
Mm-hmm.
What a piece of shit.
Well, it was all for the heat, brother. It was all a big heat machine. It wasn't a real thing, As I casually rape you. It's all a work, brother, as I rape your ass.
It's all the work, brother. When Joey Ryan makes people grab his penis. That's a work, too. When Joey Ryan does the penis flip. That's not gay, bro. It's not gay to have another man grab your dick and then flip himself upside down because your dick has mystical powers.
That's not gay at all.
It's not gay. I'm just hoping that we never see that ever again since he's a rapist now or something.
Oh, that's over. That's never coming back.
The dick flip is never coming back.
That's going to be Chris Benoit. We're not going to see... that's going to be the crippler crossface, but it's literally never going to come back ever in a million years. Ever.
But how am I going to pay my $30 to touch his penis at the next autograph session?
Oh, I got to pay up!
That's true. You got to pay $30 to touch his penis.
I was
when
aware,
you go to the fucking shows.
At the WrestleCon, they charge even more.
He lets you grab his penis for $30. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So then there was fucking Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford.
People said this was good. I thought it sucked. I thought Penelope looked bad, but it wasn't the worst Penelope Ford match I've seen, but I thought she looked pretty bad. I don't really like that Hikaru Shida's finisher is a running knee strike. It's just like, I don't buy that as a finisher. It's not cool enough to work. It's just like a move. Like, people just do that as a move.
I don't know why Penelope got to kick out of the Falcon Arrow. I don't know why.
Well, the Falcon Arrow is a dead move anyways. I mean, every single person on the planet Earth has kicked out the Falcon Arrow. It's a fucking meme move. No one actually uses it as a finisher. It's always a transition move. But I guess she uses it as a finisher. I guess her finishers are just other people's transition moves, which is never a good thing. She needs like a... she'd probably do well to have like a submission move as her finisher, I would say. That would be better, but whatever.
I don't know, like, Penelope did better than I think a lot of the women did. She managed to do a moonsault.
No. I mean, this is probably the best women's match they could put on, but I still thought it sucked ass.
I mean, just watching them run the ropes is awful, okay? They can't run the ropes for shit.
No.
Well, I mean, it just sounds like Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Falcon Arrow! Falcon Punch! I don't know.
Shida! I told you, Shida!
Hikaru Shida! Anime moves!
Mona Salto!
I thought that the match dragged on forever. The match apparently only went 10 minutes, but I swear to God, it felt like it went 20.
Yeah. It was too long. It
really did.
It was just shit. I'm tired of this women's division. They just gotta cut this shit out. It's boring.
They gotta stop. I don't know. They haven't hired Tessa yet, so I think that they're fucked. I don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't.
No, I think the thing is though, is apparently the women's are a draw. Do people just like jack off to these shows? Is that what I'm not aware of? Is that like people just like sit down and jack off to women's wrestlers all?
But who's gonna sit down and jack off to women's fucking wrestling? Like, let's get real. Like, but like, aren't there other options? Like, aren't there other options? There's a whole wild fucking world of endless pornography options.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be jacking off in the first place.
No, you shouldn't be, but...
Retain your jizz strength.
You need
GAHOOLE believes in that. He doesn't let the succubus women have any of his sperm, buddy.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
I've never let a woman touch me in a million years.
They gotta stop these fucking women's matches. It's just not very good. Even if they get, what's her name, Tessa, that's one women's wrestler. They don't have a second one. They don't have anything. Shida is not good enough, in my opinion, to carry this division.
No.
Riho wasn't good enough. Britt Baker sucks dick. She's green as grass. Penelope is green as fuck, but she at least, I guess, is trying. I don't know.
I mean, she isn't ugly like some of these other ones. I'll give her that. She's at least somewhat hot, which is good. That's a big point in her favor. I'll say that. I think if it was like you really know the women can carry. There's not a single women's wrestler in the world who can carry a bad women's wrestler. Every single great women's wrestler can only be good if there's another good wrestler against them. Even Asuka or Charlotte or Becky Lynch, all these people who plays for 1,000 years, right? Even the best wrestlers in Stardom, for fuck's sake. Like, unless you're putting them in there with another wrestler who's good, the match is gonna suck dick. You know? Even Io Shirai, who probably is the best women's wrestler that WWE has, if she goes in there against I don't fucking know, Raquel Gonzalez, it's gonna be a shitty fucking match because none of the women can carry the other women. There's no
But how the fuck can you carry some of these women? Straight up,
impossible. I mean, some of them you can if you had a really great wrestler. If you had fucking Ric Flair as a woman, like legit real Ric Flair as a wrestler as a woman, maybe you could make a couple of these women's matches work. But you don't, because that'll never happen.
How the fuck are you gonna have Ric Flair drag a decent match out of what's her fucking face? Who is that redheaded fucking dumb cunt? The
Becky
model
Lynch?
that they. What's her name?
Eva Marie. Yeah, she's never gonna have.
Yeah, Eva Marie. Yeah, Like, even Ric Flair, I don't think could drag a fucking good match out of Eva Marie. They had her train with Brian Kendricks. She still couldn't learn how to fucking work, really, so...
So she quit and became a model. You know what? She was probably the smartest one out of any of these people. She's realized, the only thing I'm good at is being pretty. And so she left.
But that's the thing, is all these women, like, don't actually care about wrestling. They just want to use it as a springboard to get into movies or get into modeling or get a reality TV show. Like, none of them actually give a shit about wrestling. Do you know? Like,
Yeah.
and the ones that do are all, like, big-time marks like Natalia or AJ or whatever.
And, you know, I've seen enough Natalia matches in my life now, and I've only been watching... I've only started watching again since about 2016, and I've seen so many fucking Natalia matches. I never want to see her again in my entire life. She's done.
People try and say that Natalia is good, right? They'll try and defend, oh, she's the best. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
She sucks.
She just sucks. Honestly, there's never been like a match I've seen her in, and I've watched her for like 10 years now. You know, I've seen her wrestle for 10 years. I can't name you one match that I remember that she's been in.
Yep. She's just...
I don't care. People will try and suck her clit or whatever the shit, but it's not for me.
No, it's not for me either. Also, I want to talk to the chat and people asking. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, we will take questions towards the end. We will walk through. Don't worry. We're not just ignoring you. Don't worry. All right, let's just move on. TNT Championship match: Cody versus Jake Hager.
Hold on, I gotta take a piss.
You gotta take a piss? We're taking a piss. Okay. Piss has left the stream, and now it is time for me to go. And let me tell you, as an incel, I gotta say, I just love women's wrestling, because I like to watch those sweaty, muscly women just get all over each other. Yeah, I like to see them go to town. Yeah, I want to see them go. Yeah, so good.
So it's the TNT title fucking match, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This match wasn't bad. I don't think.
I don't really have an opinion on it. It's just okay. That's what I thought. It was just...
It's a 3-star match. It's Cody, the 3-star general, going out and having a pretty adequate match with another guy who never really has great matches.
Yeah. Hager is
like
more of a good image and body guy, as a muscle character. I'm not sure I like him as a wrestler that much. He's just kind of okay.
I think the best match I've ever seen Hager in was against Del Rio at WrestleMania 29.
Yeah, probably.
That was when he had that big story behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into it, and they just never went far enough with him and Zeb. And then he just died on the vine. And since then, he's never been as interesting. So I don't know.
I mean, if he did some MMA shit here, the thing is that even though he's an MMA fighter now, he doesn't actually do a lot of MMA moves. He just kind of does his same kind of general stuff. He does a couple chokes here and there, but he should put some actual legit stuff in there and do it. Do some real wrestling. I want to see him do some.
I really think that his best move wouldn't have been to come back right away. I think he should have tried to win the Bellator heavyweight title. I think he probably could. Bellator doesn't have anywhere near the depth that UFC does, especially at heavyweight. Fuck me. Ryan Bader is the champ there. Swagger could probably beat him if after a few more matches. Guys like fucking Fedor Emelianenko, who are 45 years old, are competing for the title there. Ken Shamrock and shit coming back for a Bellator, brother. Fuck. So I think that he should have become a bigger star in Bellator, then come back as a Lesnar type attraction for AEW, and that's how he needs to be treated as a real big deal. They tried to protect him here with the finish, which was okay, but.
I find this finish similar to the Darby Allin finish from the tournament a little bit ago, where I like it in concept, but in execution, it just looked like Hager got pinned. I didn't, at least because of the way the camera was looking, you didn't see Cody pass out at all, which is what the finish was, so I didn't see him pass out, so I just thought Cody pinned the dude, which is fine. It's just a roll-up finish, which is a fine finish in and of itself, but it's It wasn't as bad as the Darby Allin finish from a couple months ago, but it was still like, if you're gonna do a clever finish like this, make sure the cameras are there to really capture it, and make sure the audience knows what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, the announcers had to basically tell you what happened, and whenever that happens, it's never the best.
No.
But it went like 15 minutes. It was okay. It was, I don't know what to say about it. It was just like a pretty standard match.
Yeah, the match itself was pretty okay. I wasn't mad at it, but I really didn't like it that much. I thought it was just okay, which is honestly probably not which for like a TV match is probably okay. I guess this was a TV match, but for a pay-per-view, this is what it's supposed to be, like a television pay-per-view event kind of thing, it really was kind of almost disappointing. I kind of expected more. However,
I'll be honest, a lot of people really didn't like this match, but I like this match better, which was the match with Dustin and Hager. I like that match I think it was Double or Nothing better than this match, but a lot of people didn't like it.
I like that.
I thought that was a fun match.
That was the Revolution match, actually, the one that was a while ago now, but that was actually a pretty good match. I liked that one a lot. It was fun. This one, though, I didn't like the match that much. I thought it was okay, but the post-match, I did like. I liked it when, because I did notice right away that it was a new ref, so then Hager just fucking decks the dude. He just knocks him the fuck out. Yeah, he
just knocks him the fuck out.
And that was sick. That was like, it was like a one, it was like it was a good fucking punch. It was a good worked punch, brother. You don't see that too often. It was just, BAM! Down. It was nice.
Yeah. So I mean, they're trying to get him over as like a heel or a dangerous guy. We'll see. I mean, it's not over, I don't think, for Jake Hager.
My guess is there's gonna be a TNT match at Fight for the Fallen or wherever that show is now. Cody's gonna be doing it, and Hager's gonna run in and ruin the match. That might be their first DQ, I'm guessing. Is Hager coming in and beating the shit out of the refs and Cody?
Yeah, I just gotta say this though, like Cody is trying to have like some sort of John Cena US title run here with the belt, where he has like every week these high work rate matches or whatever, but they're not really that great.
No, the only good one's been the Jungle Boy match. Since then, I mean, even though that NWA guy, the Ricky Starks, who I almost forgot his name again. That match was also decent, but that Mark Bud match sucked. This Jake Hager match wasn't that exciting. The only good one was Jungle Boy, I thought. I thought Jungle Boy Cody was pretty damn good, but so far they either need to do a lot more like cool, good, great matches, or they need to put more surprises in them. They're just doing kind of average right now, which makes me not excited for the title.
Yeah, I don't know. Cody, to me, his matches are always pretty average. Like, for me, the best Cody match I've ever seen was, against Rey Mysterio at Extreme Rules 2011 in a Falls Count Anywhere match. That's my favorite Cody match.
That's a pretty good one.
To me, he's never eclipsed like a 4-star level match. It's just never fucking happened.
I really liked the what's it called? Cody Nick Aldis match from All Out. I think that was a lot of Nick Aldis stuff. I think Nick Aldis is pretty fucking underrated for what he does. But that match at All Out, All In, I should say, was actually really good. That's probably the top match I've seen with him. But so far, I'll say this: his AEW run has been much better than his fucking New Japan run. My God, you want to talk about dog? You want to talk about like 3-star general there? More like 2-star, man. It was bad.
Well, fuck Cody, in my opinion, honestly. Fuck him.
Yeah. he just didn't mesh with the New Japan style, but whatever. Let's see. Darby Allin hype video, essentially just a skateboarding video of him doing tricks.
Tony Hawk was there, I guess.
I think he did see Tony Hawk. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I like Darby Allin. My thing where they need to get the skateboarders into pro wrestling. It's time to merge the continuities and make the skateboarder kids pro wrestling fans. So the more they do with this shit, the better, I say. You got to keep these kids juices flowing. You got to have a little variety. Black and white skateboarding video doing tricks off the ramp. That's what it's all about. Ollie Ollies, 450s. Flip onto the skateboard.
The skateboard.
Trick.
All right. Holy shit. All right. What the fuck? We had Orange Cassidy showed up and he sat down. Okay, Santana and Ortiz came out, and then I just left the room. I didn't watch this match. I refuse to watch anything with Santana and Ortiz. I refuse to watch anything with Private Party at this point. I'm fucking done with them. I didn't see this match. How was it?
It was pretty good. Santana and Ortiz are pretty good as a tag team. Private Party are kind of shit, but you guys have been working together for a while. It was a pretty good match, but Private Party won, and they won with a pretty shitty like distraction finish or something. I didn't like it. I thought that Private Party did not need to go over. I guess they're still pushing these dudes. They're not done with them yet.
No, they're just burying fucking Santana and Ortiz 20 feet under the ground. And that's why I just don't want to watch them anymore, because they just have zero interest in taking those guys and making them anything. They're like, why they can't find anybody to be a mouthpiece for them. I would love for them to offer Conan $100,000 a year to come do that, but they won't get Conan away from Impact. I guess he likes it there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They could have put Taz with these guys, but Taz is doing a good job with Cage. I don't know who the fuck they'll put with these guys as the manager to fix it.
I mean, right now,
don't think they'll do.
Right now, it's Jericho, which I don't know if that's a good. He's not a good fit for them. His style's completely different. Jericho's a good fit for Hager and Sammy, I think, but not for Santana or Ortiz. If I was them, I would put Taz as like a bigger manager and put them under him. You know, he can manage two people. There's no reason he can't.
They should be doing shit like with Santana and Ortiz, where they're just gangster motherfuckers. Shit like where they're taking out Moxley's eye. You know, like those Lucha Underground guys, Mr. Crisco and whatever the fuck, who burned out Big Rick's eye with the cigar. So shit like that they should be doing. They should be gangsters. They should be fucking people up. They shouldn't be losing too often because they're a dedicated tag team. The odd loss is fine, but I don't think Private Party's going anywhere. And I think Santana and Ortiz could go somewhere. I've seen them work in Impact. I've seen them have great feuds. I've seen them have great matches with the Lucha Brothers, with the OGs, Homicide and Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
They've had some really good tag matches. Even with the North, they had good tag matches. With the Rascals or whatever the fuck, they had some good tag matches. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with them in AEW. The Lucha Brothers, same thing. They're fucking wasting them.
Yeah, I agree. They're not really doing what they should be with them. And these guys are like the most talented tag teams are the ones that are not being utilized the most. Like Lucha Bros, Santana, Ortiz. Those are the two standout teams, I think, right now in their division.
I've seen those guys have a match that was nearly 5 stars. Like unbelievable matches they had. And for them not to get to showcase that or have a feud of any kind, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Maybe they're saving that match for later, but I mean, like right now, at least the Lucha Bros are doing a pretty good program with Revival and Young Bucks right now, I guess, which will probably be pretty good. That match is the one I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow night, next week, I should say. That's probably gonna be the best match of both.
No,
shows.
It is gonna be the best actual match.
I mean, you got Lucha Bros, Butcher and Blade, who fucking Walrus Man's obviously the standout talent, but he's really fucking good. Revival are good. I mean, Young Bucks will probably be okay in it, but I'm guessing that match will probably be the best thing on any of these American Bash or any show in terms of an actual match. But we'll see what happens. I think it's going up against Keith Lee, Adam Cole, though, so it's going to get fucking destroyed in ratings.
Yeah, I don't know. I think NXT is going to start to take over in the ratings. Yeah. I don't know. I thought NXT not NXT, AEW would always be on top ratings-wise. But it doesn't look like it. I'm really surprised to see the last 2 weeks NXT get more viewers. AEW cultists are coping, but my key demo 18 to 35, I guess. But I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know, and I really don't care that much either. But I bring it up because it's people like to use it as a dig. But whatever. I think we'll see what happens after these event shows. I think American Bash is I think it might be a lot of it's just the name of the Great American Bash sounds more exciting than watching fucking Fyter Fest.
Yeah, well, AEW wishes they had the Great American Bash trademark.
They do.
They wish they had like Halloween Havoc and Starrcade and those fucking names, but they don't.
I think they have Halloween Havoc actually. They did. I think Cody got that one, but he hasn't used it yet. But it's obviously not Halloween yet.
So then we get the interview with Omega. Wasn't a great promo.
Well, I think you skipped ahead quite a bit actually, because you
Was
missed.
it?
You missed Jericho and Cassidy after the match had a pull apart where
Oh,
Jericho,
that's right.
that happened. They got pretty pissed, and then it was announced after that that a Private Party would face the winners of the tag match from tonight. So they'll be facing Hangman Omega next week, I guess, or this show. So I'm not looking forward to that match. That was probably gonna suck too. Kind of another Private Party match I have to fucking watch. So I'm not looking forward to that one at all. And then it was the Taz and Brian Cage promo after that.
Okay. Yeah, Taz cut a pretty good fucking promo. The don't run a sloppy shop shit there is like a callback to like WWE saying ECW is a sloppy shop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people would really get that. I don't know if it's really necessary to try and shit on WWE for the coronavirus stuff. You know? It's just, it always makes them feel second rate because you never hear WWE say anything about AEW. Do you?
No, not usually. There was the one time at the Hall of Fame speech, but that's basically been it.
Yeah,
I get that they're kind of pissed because the reason that Moxley isn't wrestling next week is because of WWE's COVID outbreak, because they got his wife, you know? Like, it is partially their fault that they fucking took away their main event, but, you know, that's nothing. Be the bigger man and just fucking ignore it and just make the promo about Moxley. You don't have to make it about someone else.
But they're basically doing like the TNA thing, and they from the beginning, as soon as Cody smashed the throne with the sledgehammer and all this crap, you know, from that point on, they've been doing these like passive aggressive jabs at WWE.
Mm-hmm. No, they've been doing since even before that with fucking All In. They were doing like heavy aggressive jabs at WWE from that show onwards.
Yeah, basically the whole time they've been doing that. But yeah, I think that they should put the belt on Cage. Seeing these promos from Taz the last couple of weeks have sold me pretty much that Moxley's run, I think, has gone as far as it can go. He should be chasing for the belt.
And he's had a long run with the belt with a couple of good title offenses, so it wouldn't be a hot shot. You know, I think this would be a great time to do it. You know, and then build up for a rematch at All Out. You know, or another match for Cage too. This is a great time to do it, I think. And with the other main eventers kind of caught up in other storylines, I think this will be a good program for him to do. But I'm afraid that they're just going to have Moxley beat him. You know, I'm kind of afraid of that because they don't usually do title changes that often. But
I'm kind of expecting Moxley to go over in that match. I don't want that to happen, but I'm kind of worried they're just going to feed Cage to him, and they can't do that. I mean, the whole opening of his thing is who will stop the path of Cage. Well, it stopped immediately. He lost his first match there, guys. It's over.
No,
I don't see that as being a good thing. I think he needs to go over. I don't think it'll hurt Moxley at all to lose to him.
No, I think it'll actually be better for him. I think Moxley's the kind of guy who can lose and then like get back up and keep fighting, and that's kind of a good story for him to do, you know. I think he should eventually beat Cage, but not right now, and maybe not even for like a year. You know, it should be a long fucking struggle to get back to the top for him, and he should be a fighter and maybe have a couple other feuds, but you know, that's how you tell good pro wrestling stories, is you gotta have the good guy lose to the bad guy sometimes, you know? Like Hulk Hogan never lost at WrestleMania, but he lost plenty of fucking Saturday night main events. He lost the title plenty of times in those days to fucking some fucking Earthquake or Yokozuna or some shit. And then Earthquake was champion or something. You know? Like, there's no reason to not build the monster up. It's a totally fine way to book things, but we'll see what they do.
All right, so then we got to the main event. What the fuck? What the fuck happened here? So, Trent Beretta's mom is driving the best friends to the ring in her minivan. Did this really happen, or was I just like in the midst of a fucking nightmare?
No, that happened. Yeah, no, that's what happened. Then she gave him a good luck kiss on the way to the ring.
Has it ever worked that like having some wrestler's mom be their manager or like their valet, has that ever gotten anyone over? Like, well, I just think about Shelton Benjamin and his mama.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's ever worked. But I think this was even it wasn't even like a manager thing. It was a gag. They started this match off with a gag where it's like these best friends are supposed to be like this like tag team. Like these wrestlers they're like getting dropped at like fucking school brunch or the fucking soccer game by their mommy.
Holy.
Well, you don't remember when you were 13 years old and
Yeah, when you were 13, not when you're fucking grown ass badass.
Oh, the whole thing gay.
Well, they're the best friends, buddy.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's just homosexuality who the best friends are. You know, it's just tough. It's just tough.
Oh yeah, Ralph, I do have 1.1 thousand subscribers, not 1,000 now. So check that out. Yo, big numbers.
Get fucked, Ralph. Cry in your hole, buddy. Fuck.
Hey, Surfer.
This match was pretty decent, I guess. Though it was okay.
That was pretty good. I didn't think it was great, but it was pretty fun. You know, I thought for sure Best Friends were gonna win. I thought this was a chance to take the belts off, but they're not doing it yet. So I'm deathly afraid next week Private Party's gonna win the fucking tag titles.
No. Private Party ain't winning fucking shit.
You know the fucking owner loves them. The owner loves them. It's happening. They're gonna be the fucking world champions.
No, Kenny Omega is gonna veto it. He's gonna decide finally that he has a pride and some ego in his life, and he's gonna say, "No, I'm gonna be the tag champs forever now. I am the tag team champion." There you go.
It's me. And then the match happened. I don't think to say about the match. It was just pretty good. Don't have a lot to say about what happened during the match. But after the match, actually during the match, they cut away to the fucking Revival coming down to the ring, and sitting down for like a second, which just sort of happened, and it was kind of distracting because it was like a hot point in the match. So I didn't really like that when they did it. But then they started drinking beer by the announce desks. And then afterwards, they came down to the ring and offered Hangman and Omega a beer. Hangman took it like right away, and then Kenny doused his out over the side. Is Surfer okay?
Yeah. He's getting ready to cook.
Oh, okay.
Some exciting shit.
Cook this fucking chicken.
Wow!
You see it?
Look at the size of his
It's
breast!
Yeah, it's lemony Greek. You're getting a lemony Greek fucking chicken tonight.
So yeah, I don't know. The angle afterwards was kind of fucking bizarre. The Young Bucks came out. I don't understand why FTR just doesn't beat the fuck out of the Young Bucks. Why they're the peacemakers instead of like causing a fight, I don't know. But they come down after Omega pours out the beer.
I think what's happening is they're doing the slow build here, where they're actually building, you know, Hangman going with FTR now, which I actually like. I think that would be a very good combo. I think those guys would work together well as like a unit. I think they are teasing a 4 Horsemen unit of some kind with them and 2 other people, and Hangman
they have
being
to
one.
figure out something to do with Hangman other than this tag team, because I think he's actually pretty good.
No, he's really good, actually. He was the most over guy in the company at the last pay-per-view they had with crowds.
Yeah.
And he, I mean, he had a little bit of steam taken out of him by not being on TV for a couple of months, but, you know, I think him being, like the solo, like, singles guy in, like, the FTR 4 Horsemen or whatever will be a good spot for the dude.
No, I agree. I think that could be a really good spot for him. I think so. I hope that they pull the trigger on that. I don't think him with Omega really works.
No.
You know, like it's fine. They have good matches, but
I think it's gonna lead to a feud between the 2 of them, so I'm okay with it. I think the plan was probably to do this sooner rather than later, but I think they've dragged it out too long. But I think that's gonna happen pretty soon. Actually, maybe either at next week or at the All Out pay-per-view in August. That's when that's gonna happen. But yeah, I didn't like. I thought that I actually enjoyed the post match, even though I'm not sure really what's going on with FTR. But I'm patient with this because I can tell that they're gonna do something, and I can tell FTR is gonna pull some shit and be badasses pretty soon.
All right. Well, let's take some questions from the chat if there are any, and then I got to get going.
All right, you gotta get that food, buddy. You gotta eat that chicken.
I got to get that chicken.
Buddy, it's gonna take 75 minutes. You got plenty of.
No, I know, but we're pretty much. I try and keep the show to an hour, hour and a half, But
Yeah, me too. I don't gotta go too long. I gotta work tomorrow morning, anyways. Let's see. Hey, buddy, want to stop posting the anime on the fucking board? Take that Kakame stuff somewhere else, little mister. You got a long way to go before you enter Kakame territory. So, PPP, could you please stop posting Kakame on the board? Thank you.
I don't. I never post anime. Anime is fucking garbage. Most things from Japan are fucking trash. Fuck anybody who posts anime on TV Chan. I posted my one thread on TV Chan. It got 0 replies, shilling the Ronnie experiment. So, what can you do?
You tried. You tried.
Oh.
You got 2 replies. One was a sage reply saying that it's not television or movies, but what can you do?
Shit.
You did get a report as well. It's a little behind the scenes drama there. Did you manage to impregnate Killstream Pay yet? Did you learn from Gator?
So I don't know. So I didn't even tell Surfer this yet. He just got back, but so I thought Killstream Pay was messaging me today, getting into my DMs there. Now they're trying to claim it wasn't really her. Gator's saying I made this shit up. Gator is trying to say
it was really the
it was really the ancient first fag who tricked me.
Wait.
I don't fucking know. I don't.
Gator
really
was
care.
trying to have sex with you?
Yeah.
What?
What was she saying?
What was
She
Gator?
was did you not see this one, Gahool?
I saw the stream. I couldn't watch it because I was driving my fucking roommate to the doctors. But
yeah, I don't know. So she was trying to say that my fans were picking on her and sending her pictures of aborted fetuses, and I need to apologize. And Gator is a really sweet guy.
oh,
It was Gator.
it was Gator.
And then she's telling me about how her ex-boyfriend was into being degraded and humiliated by her and into female domination. No, some ex-boyfriend she had. I was what the fuck? But the whole thing is all these messages read out as if it was the real Pay. Straight up, you could have fucking fooled me, So now Gator's trying to say, oh well, PPP invented this imaginary Pay to talk to her himself, but I don't know how that would happen because
What an A-log.
What an A-log. So wait. Here's the 2 options. Either it is Pay or it's Gator pretending to be Pay messaging you, which means he wrote all that stuff about being into female domination, which means he's probably into that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, it's some weird fucked up
Do you think
shit.
he
If
has
it's Gator, if it's Pay, I don't know.
Do you think he's
Gator's
a
such a
BDSM?
sweet guy. You should learn from him. That was the line,
Do you think he's got a BDSM version of that luchador mask he has with the balls and stuff in his face?
Have you ever even met Gator? Gator's a really fun guy.
Yeah, Gator's a
He's
really,
fun
fun guy. And then I was told how Ralph has never done anything wrong. I go, well, did you hear about how he downloaded child porn? Did you hear about how he doxed Lord Akira? Did you hear about this? Did you? Oh my god, he didn't do anything wrong. Lord Akira snaked on him, so he had every right to dox him. Corey, fuck, Jesus.
It's true. He did. Let's see here. Oh yeah, why was that milk in a carton and not a bag, PPP? What's going on here? Are you really a Canadian?
Well, chocolate milk comes in cartons, right?
Oh, get
White
the chalky.
milk comes in bags.
Well, white milk comes in cartons. Chocolate milk also in bags. Most people can do chocolate carton.
Yeah,
But you really can get it.
you can get it either way, but most people prefer bagged white milk and carton chocolate.
Because you drink a lot, you use a lot more white milk, chocolate milk. Chocolate milk more of a
It's more of a treat.
That's right.
You prefer chalky over white milk PPP? You a chalky man?
What is it?
Do you prefer chalky milk over white milk, or do you prefer you a white milk man?
I don't know I don't know which I really prefer. I guess chocolate milk is better, I guess. Yeah,
sometimes I'd rather white milk.
I think it's the same for me there, where it's like it depends how you.
It's a fair point. Thought I'd ask. Let's see. I think it's basically all the questions besides Ralph bot asking how many viewers we have. Do you like strawberry milk? Is that the best milk?
Nah, strawberry milk's not that good.
Strawberry milk is fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not as good as white or chocolate milk. Muhammad Hassan, best wrestler of all time. I think he might be a top 10 or 20 gimmick of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But it never paid off, so.
Yeah. You know what's the top theme of all time? Not Muhammad Hassan, but the Davari TNA theme with the plane crash as the intro.
That's good.
That's a top theme. The
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. That's the opening.
That would be excellent. That's what AEW needs. They need Davari and get him to fucking get that 9/11 heat, brother. It's time.
There needs to be like a Black Lives Matter militia stable that feuds with like the Muslim terrorist stable.
Oh.
And then the white nationalist stable does a run-in on both of them at Blood and Guts.
Yes. That's what we need. And then LAX can come back with Conan, and we'll have that.
And there's just the new pay-per-view is the Race War.
Yes.
You know, it's called Helter Skelter Race War.
Race War. AEW presents Race War featuring
AEW
M16
live on pay-per-view.
The
Race
Black
War.
The Neo Black Panthers. M16 SA. The Proud Boys and the fucking Muhammad Hassan's terrorist parade.
No, that might be the future of wrestling, man.
Someone should do that. I mean, you probably could. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it on television, but someone should do like an indie pay-per-view, just call it Race War. I bet you could get a bunch of these guys who are like fucking out of work to do it.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm trying to find this actually because I saw the future of like pro wrestling and MMA the other day.
Oh yeah?
Let me show you this shit. This is the future of fucking. I gotta get Discord. This is the fucking future of professional wrestling. This is an MMA match from the UK. So I've just sent that to you over Discord.
I'll play this quick. Yeah, I'll put you back big quick here. Apologies for the OBS, everyone. What can you do, brothers?
Oh boy, it's Zoom. He's here.
It's Zoom? That's funny. Okay. And we'll full screen this.
It's Batman and Robin versus Spider-Man. This is the future of like MMA and pro wrestling, buddy. This is where the new direction.
This is the future, you're right.
Yeah. It actually is pretty jokes, you know? Because they just, like, this is some incredible shit.
I've been doing this 15 years, and finally I get to see Batman and Robin take on Spider-Man.
Robin just launches off his fucking back.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, to be honest.
You just watch.
Great.
Oh, it seems to be a bit of a
Spider-Man
free-for-all,
just
doesn't it?
starts
And
dubbing.
there are some very good punches being thrown by Spider-Man. I'm quite impressed by the punches.
Yes, nice low kicks as well.
You know,
from
Spider-Man
coming
starts
in.
getting
Two
like
against
the
one.
oh,
Batman and Robin teaming up on Spider-Man, looking to come through. And nice mobility
and
from
like
Spider-Man.
use them both in the
I
head at the
noticed
same.
he was at a disadvantage initially because he didn't have his web shooters. He wasn't allowed those, which I think is a bit unfair given the circumstances.
Oh, he just knocked
against
Robin's
two of them.
ass. Oh, that's
If you
great.
take one of them out or use
Isn't
one of them
that
as a
fucking
shield, they can't
amazing?
both
Like he
float
just
fairly
dummies
at once.
Robin.
I
Just
think
hits him
he's
right
doing
in the
very
head.
well. He's damaging one of them,
Well,
which is a
Robin
good
took
idea.
a big knee there, Will.
Like,
Yeah,
here he
yeah,
goes. Like,
he's
he gets
feeling
them both
really
in the
hurt
Muay
there.
Thai
You
thing,
can
and
see.
then he starts
And
kneeing
he
them
was
both
also
in the
doing a
head.
quite
at the
good
same time.
street technique.
Oh, he goes for that
He's
shitty
injured one of
CM
them.
Punk kick there. Nothing on that.
Superman
Oh,
punch.
that's
Here we go.
fucking done.
Spider-Man from Marvel comics.
Just dummy. Just
a
dummy. Like that
Superman punch
fucking
on
shitty
Batman.
kick that
Oh,
spins.
brilliant.
This
I
is
enjoyed
like,
that.
holy
Robin doesn't
fuck.
want any more. Robin's off. He's gone. He's had enough.
Yeah.
The
And-
boy wonder must
Oh,
be wondering
that
why he got in there in the
fucking-
first place.
You know, Batman comes
So
back.
Batman against Spider-Man.
Yeah, my money's on Spider-Man every time.
Batman showing great endurance and dedication as you'd expect from a crime fighter.
Look how weak
Yeah, I think he'd
Batman
make a
looks. He
very
looks like a
good
fucking
punch
whip
bag.
man.
Spider-Man very
Yeah, he looks like a
confident.
fucking like a huge bitch.
Robin
Like
has been taken out in the
Spider-Man
first round
clearly
with
is
a
like a
very
trained
good
fighter,
knee.
and the other guys have never
Yeah,
fought.
if you take one of them out very quickly, it's
He
it
did
is
a
a game
cartwheel.
changer. Here we go, look, here we go.
He's
Lots of
doing like
acrobatics.
Muhammad Ali shuffles and
He's
shit.
throwing some good jabs.
This is great.
Yeah, some nice low kicks as well of the comics.
Like, I think
Marvel
this is the
definitely coming
future
out
of, like,
top
pro
DC
wrestling.
in this one.
This is the future of pro
without
wrestling. This is
doubt,
it.
without doubt. And
Look at
this
this, just like the
Holy shit!
Comicish, to say the least.
Oh,
That's right,
man.
and it's all over, and I think
He's
Oh.
doing like a
Got a big
blow
win,
pipe.
hasn't he?
Oh, it's the Riddler!
It's the Riddler! My God, the Riddler! It's a double.
Oh my god! Oh, that's excellent. That is, you know what, PPP? Sometimes when you're right, you're right. That's the future right there.
I think it is. I don't know what a higher point we could end on than that, to be honest. But
Oh yeah, that was.
what? It's Masvidal versus Usman next week. Are you fist fucking me?
Ooh.
What, Burns like got coronavirus or some shit? F10. What happened? I can't believe Masvidal agreed. They must have given him a ton of money. What the fuck?
Well, shit. We might be reviewing
You
that
follow
next
the
week.
UFC at all, Gahul?
Loosely, but I know who fucking Masvidal is.
Yeah, they're doing Masvidal versus Usman now. Holy shit!
Was that next Saturday?
Yeah, next Saturday
Oh
for
fuck
the
yeah!
belt.
I'm watching that shit then.
There's 3 title fights on that card, right? There's Usman versus Masvidal. There's Peter Yan versus Jose Aldo. And then there's what's the third fight? Holloway versus
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the second fight. And then there's also Namajunas against Andrade and Paige Van Zandt versus some bitch. So there's 2 shitty women's fights, but there's 3 world title fights.
Dude, I'm gonna watch that shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's on Fight Island, buddy. It's on a private island.
Oh, it's on, is this the first one on Fight Island?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone made fun of Dana for Fight Island, but he's the fucking smartest man alive. Dude, Nevada and Florida are having their fucking second outbreaks. Meanwhile, Fight Island's gonna be the safest place on planet Earth. There'll be no fucking Rona there whatsoever. Like, goddamn. This
Fight
better be
Island's
like.
gonna be sick, man.
It-
And this fight, the card got even bigger because Gilbert Burns is a nobody. Masvidal is a big star. So the card got better by him dropping out. It's awesome.
Oh wow, yeah, UFC 251. I mean,
All
if that's the show, yeah, that'd be great. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
we
yeah,
might-
it's
We might cover that on the next week's show. Probably we will.
probably. I don't know jack shit about. Fight Island is outdoors. What?
Yeah, it's outdoors. It's on the beach, buddy.
Oh yes, this is gonna be like fucking Mortal Kombat, the movie. Oh
Yeah.
yes,
It's gonna be unreal. It's gonna be unreal next week.
dude. I hope it fucking like rains at the main event or some shit to like that fucking epic backdrop. Oh. All right. Well, my week. I know what I'm doing Saturday.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's probably it for this one.
Yep. Well, we'll talk to everyone next week, next Sunday, same time, probably 9 p.m. EST. Everyone have a good night.
Same bat channel.
Same bat place.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's right. All right. Peace out, everyone. Good night.